Hi, welcome to this demonstration of Strategy Mapper. In this demo, I'll be showing you how to create meeting templates, opportunity mapper templates, and account mapper templates. I'll go ahead and start with meeting mapper templates. I go into the meeting mapper tab and you can see I'm in the meeting mapper section. Go ahead and click new. You can clone templates that you've already created inside of meeting mapper. So I'm going to hit new. So I'm going to create this template, then I'll show you what some templates look like that we've created. I'm going to go in here, it's called Discovery Meeting Strategy Discovery Meeting for Strategy Mapper. Prefix -SM. This helps me do some reporting, what templates are being used, what type of meetings are occurring. Make sure that when you put the template name, that's very descriptive to the users so they know it. They go, that's the template I need to use for this type of meeting. Put your goal of the meeting. The call plan is used. Let's say you've got some interns or you're doing some outbound calls and you have a script that you want people to follow. You can include this script in the call plan section, and when I'm using the template, it would populate in the meeting so I can see what to talk about or what to discuss with the prospect on the phone. If you don't put anything here, this is not visible in the meeting. Internal notes, I can add notes or questions I want the user to use in the meeting. And in the meeting, this is the section where the users put internal notes about the meeting itself. Active. If you're working on a template, you don't want anybody to see it, do not select active. When you select active, that makes it visible for the users to use and select when they either do a quick meeting or schedule a meeting. I'll make it active so I can start using it here when I'm done. Mobile template is used to sync up our mobile meeting mapper app on the iPad from the app itself into Salesforce. And you can have one mobile template per object. For example, one mobile template for an account, opportunity, and so on. And a quick meeting, again, this is to choose the template in a quick meeting where it basically launches me directly inside of the meeting page and bypasses the setup of the meeting. Related objects, this allows me to select the object I want the meeting template linked to. What this allows me to do is then pick related list so I can have the customer update them in the meeting instead of having to go back into the meeting, go back into the opportunity. I can do it right from the meeting. I'm going to choose opportunity. And we have our meeting button configuration. A great guide is the Strategy Mapper Planning Guide that's available on our website. And this discusses what each one of these buttons do and what each of these fields do in all the templates that I am going to discuss. So it's a great place to start your planning of Strategy Mapper, the Strategy Mapper Planning Guide on our website. So I'm going to choose the buttons that are most commonly used in meetings. I'm going to choose the back button, the save, the notes, the task, if you want to be able to create task. I don't want to clone the meeting. Political map, score the meeting is no longer used. Object is no longer used. Meeting Insights is for a more advanced feature to be able to almost do a survey in the meeting to choose what's resonating with the customers, and this populates one of our pre-built dashboards. Opportunity Mapper, if you're using Opportunity Mapper and Account Mapper to be able to go ahead and make some additions or changes or edits to the plan itself while you're in the meeting. I'm going to go ahead and check that. A related object, if you want to be able to update another opportunity inside of a meeting for opportunity 1, you update opportunity 2, you can select that. I'm not going to choose that. Table, add an attendee, send invites. Individual takeaways is basically if you want to gather information from each of the individuals in your meeting and document it and then kind of really follow up or track the progress of the individual takeaways. I'm not going to choose that. Actionable intelligence, export report. Don't want to schedule new. Related object settings, basically we are bypassing that with selecting this related objects and selecting those buttons already. I want to sync attendee events, attachments if we want to add something, no after actions, and I may want to be able, if I'm using account mapper and strategy map or opportunity mapper, to update my plan. I'm going to go ahead and save this. So again, I can create some objectives. You can have as many objectives in the meeting as you want. Very easy to do. I can put in here to, understand pain points of the customer. I can have as many as I want. They can, customers or users can edit in the meeting, and they can add new ones if they so desire. So I'm going to go back into my template. Meeting insights, again, that is basically the survey in a meeting of what's resonating or what isn't resonating with your customers. Meeting right here, there's the meetings I've had related to this template. Meeting prerequisites allows me to select things that I want to happen before I have the meeting, and it'll send an email to me. I can put in here go over the new PPT, whatever I want to put in here, and it's all based on a drop down right here. Then I can put some additional text for the user. You can have as many prerequisites as you like in a meeting template. Go back into the template, and I'm going to choose a follow-up. These are very powerful because now what that allows you to do is once I've had a meeting and I've completed it, I can fire off things for the user to do, send an email, follow with a phone call, whatever I need to do to be able to drive the revenue or at least progress the opportunity or the account further along the process. So I go add a new follow-up. I can choose it from the drop-down, send a thank you email, and detail just kind of additional information for the user. How long is hour, 1 hour, 2 hour, 1 day, 2 day, whatever you want to put in here. So I'm going to say 1 is duration and 1 day. So 1 day after I complete the meeting, based on this, it'll put an event in Salesforce for me to do. I'll just put a sequence of one. I want that to fire off first and send me an email. So when I get done with the meeting, it'll send me a ICS file in my email and also put it on my calendar of event for 1 day after the meeting is completed. Again, you can have as many of these follow-up items as requested or needed. I'm going to go back into the template. Here, after actions review, so I can create after action questions. So once I have an opportunity that closes, for example, I get my team together and the customer and go over, what went well, what didn't go well, and document those inside of the opportunity, and I can leverage throughout my team and my organization. So again, I want to go ahead and verify what I've selected here from the related objects. I'm going to go ahead and choose description, stage, amount, close date, opportunity type, and next step, and maybe the lead source. So I'm going to go ahead and save it. Now those will be displayed in the meeting that I've chosen based on this template. When I make changes to this template, it does not affect meetings that I've already had, other than adding the buttons. So any new meetings, they'll be affected with everything that I change here, but not the meetings that I've already had when I create it. The next I would like to go over is Opportunity Mapper. So I can go ahead and I can click on New, and Opportunity Mapper are templates used for planning the opportunity out. So I can give it a name. I can give it existing customers. What's my strategy to win? So what's the overall strategy? I can have a number of things here. It's rich text. So I can put hyperlinks. I can put pictures. I can bullet. I can number. Very powerful for the strategy to win. This will be displayed to the user when they select this template. So I can put in here, Again, I'm going to show you a template that has been already created. Tactics. What tactics are supporting my strategy? I can list them here. And what is the value proposition for my products or solution? And again, active. I can be working on a template. Nobody can see it. I finish it and I make it active. So a good troubleshooting for any of the templates. If user says, "Hey, I don't have the template," or "I can't see the template," make sure that it's active and linked to the proper object. So I'm going to go back in and I'm going to save it. Here I'm going to go ahead and select what objects do I want to present, or what information to present in the detail section in Opportunity Mapper. And they either can be custom or standard Salesforce fields. I'm going to put the name, description, stage, amount, close date, opportunity type, next step, lead source, or anything else I want to put in here, I can add. Now you can see also that we brought the stages over from the opportunity. These are the stages that you would see in the opportunity in Salesforce. I highly recommend, just as a precaution, that go in here and edit and select the order that you want it to be displayed at. For example, 1. Another thing that we do is we call it just-in-time sales enablement, is we will add in each of these stages, for example, prospecting, good questions to ask the customer, maybe some links to videos, PowerPoints, websites, and I can send them to the user. So when I'm in that stage in my plan, I really kind of know what to do to progress the opportunity to closure and winning the opportunity. So I'll put save here. Then again, you can do that for every stage of the opportunity. You can delete these, but by default, we put every stage. The other is what we have, opportunity milestones. These could be, for example, a customer's journey through the whole process of how you get them to buy your product, or what you need to do from a step or a very logical progression of things to do to be able to win the opportunity. And opportunity can, or milestone could be just a milestone, a normal milestone, or it could be a gate. And a gate is bolded in the plan, and when you either select green or yellow, you can progress. When you select red, we'll identify that and also color the template or the tab red, so you know there's an issue in a milestone in this opportunity that you should correct before attempting to move on. So I put right now, I put identify pain points, and I can make it a gate if I want. And I want the order one. This is very important that you put the order so they're properly displayed inside of the plan. You can have as many milestones as required for your organization. We have some that don't have any. We have some that have many, up to 60 some plus different milestones. So that is really all there is to creating a opportunity mapper template. Very, very easy to use. I'd like to show you one that we've already created and we actually use. So it's just called Frontal Strategy. And as you can see, I've got some strategy to win, a lot of good information here, my tactics, some hyperlinks, my value proposition. I've got my stages. If I went here and looked at this stage, you can see that I've got some great links that I want to send to the customer, some questions I can ask the customer. When you look under the milestones, for example, I've got a few milestones and one that's a gate. So that's basically the plan. You can see the opportunity plans are using it. If I like this plan, I could clone it, and I just need to change certain items and make sure that you go back and you update the related object settings. When I make a change in the template, it does not affect any plan currently using this template. For example, if I went in and changed something in strategy to win, and you'd work, 10 or 15 minutes on what your strategy is, and then I go back and overwrite it, that would not be good. So we do not change anything in the plan when we edit these templates. The next one I like to talk about is Account Mapper template. Again, you can have as many templates as you want. Just click on New. I can give it a name here. I could put named accounts, for example. I could have my 6-month plan. Here's 6 months. My 12-month plan. My marketing, what am I doing from a marketing perspective to drive the revenue, to drive opportunities inside this account? What's my value proposition, and what's business development? What am I doing from a business development perspective? And is it active, yes or no? I'll make this one active so people can use it when they want to create a plan with Account Mapper. I'm going here, related object settings. Again, this is the information that I want to display in the details section of the plan. Building street, city street, for example. It could be custom or standard Salesforce fields. Opportunity details. This is what's displayed in the opportunity tab in the plan. What information do I want to quickly see about an opportunity when I look at it? Maybe the stage, the amount, the next steps. Very good information that I can use quickly inside that opportunity, and I can save it. So that's basically all there is to using and creating a Account Mapper template. I'm going to go in here and show you one that we've already created. Has some pretty good information in it. Has my 6-month plan, my 12-month. I don't have any marketing information yet or business development, but I do have my value proposition. And of course, I have my details right here that I want to look at, and also my related objects that I want to look at in the details of the plan. Again, you can clone a plan if you like it and just change different things in it. Just make sure that you go back into related object settings and opportunity details. So that's really all there is to creating a meeting template, opportunity mapper template, and Account Mapper template. Again, highly recommend going out and reviewing the Strategy Mapper Planning Guide on our website, www.pointintime.com. Thank you.